good view of the town, Brixham Harbour. Shall I zoom in a bit?
It didn't quite come off in a hole. I could do with a sharper knife.
Been using that knife for years.
I should have sharpened it before I started. That's it.
It's got it up.
It's got it. This is John's butter.
Oh, John gave us that butter. Lovely. Pure butter. Pat puts that on a toast.
He says it's better than margarine
Yeah,
for you.
margarine's bad for you. Butter's good for you.
There we go in the oven.
Into the jolly old oven. Pat's decided she's going to roast these potatoes instead of boiling them, seeing as we've got oven on.
And I've got some oil to use up. Oh, a bit of salt will get put on, I think.
I can just hear John saying salt's bad for you.
Oh yeah. Only a little bit. Bit of pepper. And they can go in the oven at the same time as the fish.
And they're in with the fish.
To do.
Okay. Yep. And there we have it. Finny Haddock, potatoes, roast potatoes, and a fried egg. Some brown sauce. Lovely. Bananas and custard to finish off with. Good morning, people. Actually, it's quite warm this morning.
The sun's shining.
Couldn't I? Oh, just had to take my jumper off.
Oh.
It's really warm.
Morning.
We had the skylight still leaks. I've got everything I've done to it. It still leaks. Will I ever fix it?
Put some more of that. Squeeze. Have you got any left?
Yeah, there's a bit left. That in
Yeah,
that
you can
corner,
see
I
water
could.
in that corner,
Yeah,
can't
you can. I could see it dripping in that corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And last night we had a beep.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? Night before we had your phone beeping.
Yeah.
at us, and then a book fell on my head. And last night, there were a beep. What's that? And I came in here, and it was the control panel. I'll show you. That there. I checked. It says half. Both tanks are half full. And the batteries, both batteries are fully charged. That's the leisure battery. So what on earth that was? I don't know, because strangely, has it got light? What's the? Yeah, that's normal. Has it got light? Has it got light? It stopped. So I'm thinking, well, what could that be? The only thing that is the solar would have, as it got lighter, the solar would have started working, but the battery was fully charged anyway.
So it's telling you.
And the controller for the solar is not connected to the control panel.
No.
It goes from the
solar
down to the control panel, and then down to the battery. Well, both batteries. It goes into the leisure battery and under the floor to the vehicle battery. Both batteries were fully charged, so I do not know what that was.
What the beeping was.
Something else to aggravate me. Got to have summer.
Oh yeah. There's always summer with camper vans as other people find out.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
mean,
no but trouble, are they?
They're always finding stuff wrong, even though they're very good at repairing things.
Yeah.
There's problems, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and we didn't. It rained just about every bit of day yesterday.
we didn't go out, did
So we never stirred. I worked on the book. I did a little tiny short. But Tracy did a heck of a lot of work.
Oh, she did. Yeah. I don't know how she did it.
I don't. Because the amount of things she's
Picked out
and wanting me to add.
Explain more.
Explain more about different things. So I only did 2 pages yesterday. Yeah. I mean, I find it tiring. Just
reading it and
correcting it on the program, on the app. So I mean, well done, Tracy, for doing all that. Blimey, never really appreciated how much
she'd done
until I got going in it. I'm about halfway through.
I might have it finished for when we get back then.
Yeah, I might do, yeah. Yeah. It's funny, I thought I'd well have it finished and be dying to publish it.
Yeah.
But it's not like that now. It's taking a long time. And also, I was reading, as if John hasn't done enough for us. He gave me this book by Alistair Cook. Do you remember Alistair Cook? He used to, well, yeah, you will remember. You know, a lot of you. Alistair Cook's Letters from America. I used to listen to them on the radio. Well, that's a book. I think he's talking about the history of America. I never realised that the Spanish conquered large parts of the southern part of America, you know, California and New
Yeah.
Mexico and places like that.
Yeah.
Um,
If you watch things like Last at Mohicans and things like that, then
the Spanish.
oh, what were his name with Davy Crockett?
Davy
wasn't it?
Crockett.
With tail on his hat.
Yeah.
They mention Spanish in them, don't they?
Yeah, is that how we were fighting?
Yeah.
I never really
Yeah.
knew how we were fighting.
Yeah, I think so. I think Davy Crockett were fighting Spanish.
Yeah. And Bowie,
with Indians.
Jim Bowie,
Yeah.
who invented the Bowie knife,
Right. Mm.
his mate.
Yeah.
I know he finished up getting a spear through him
Oh.
and
Nice.
nailed him to the door.
Oh dear. Oh, Jim Bowie's.
Or Crockett, I can't remember which
You
one.
can't remember which one.
No,
Yeah.
you hear a noise then.
Yeah, I did.
Campus falling apart.
Oh dear. I've
Is
been
that
watching.
a crack extending? You can hear the cracks extending.
I've been watching goats this morning while I were having my breakfast. There's 2 goats over there.
I did film them
Yeah.
when I went for my walk, or
Right.
when I showed
Did
them
you?
the site.
They're nice looking goats.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
very
They never budged out.
Didn't
They were in the shed
no.
all day yesterday.
just about there. Every time it ceased a little bit, they popped out, didn't they? And then popped back in.
They obviously don't like rain.
No. And then this little horse.
And I need to photograph behind us. I noticed a headstone and I read it. Oh, what's the
Is
name?
it something Pippin?
In beloved, in memory, in
Of our
remembrance of our beloved
Pippin, I thought.
No.
No.
King, can't remember the name now. But I asked the farmer, I saw the farmer yesterday, asked him about it, and they've been here since the 1950s, of his family.
Yeah.
His grandfather, I think he rented this farm,
Yeah.
and then eventually his father bought it
with his brothers,
with his brothers, yeah.
I think.
So they don't know, because it goes back to 1917. That's what the date is on this headstone. And he thinks it were a war horse. Thinks that they must have taken a horse, because they commandeered horses, didn't they, in First World War. And he thinks that they've taken a beloved horse of theirs out to France to fight.
And it didn't
And
come
it
back.
never came back. And it wasn't there where it is now. It were underground when they were digging the site to
Levelling
make it into a caravan park. They dug it up. It were underground, somewhere in the middle there. So that's quite interesting.
Mm. Yeah, because a lot of war horses want to come back, would they?
No,
I
yeah,
know there's that film War Horse, and I think that one came back.
yeah.
I think he brought it back. Ah,
Now that's
I
the
think.
water telling me, it's never accurate. It's telling me the water's full or empty, but that won't the beep.
no.
It won't like that.
Mm.
I've never heard it before.
It's beep
Scare you, these campers.
when they do things.
When they do things.
Mm.
Well, I mean, everything seems to be working all right.
Yeah.
Right, well, I think we'll have a letter.
Not
Maybe
from
two.
America, but from
From
Germany or England.
From Germany or England.
Oh, this is from England. It's to me.
This is from
From
you.
me.
Written on the 15th of August 1967. Dear Trev, the babysitting job is all right when you're away, but what happens if they want me when you're on leave? No problem. Well, love, there is only about 11 days left to wait, and I can hardly wait. How about you? You said Andy is on leave. Well, does he still have the same week as you or not, love? My looks may attract you, but I don't think anyone else takes any notice. They do, though. They probably think, well, there's nothing special about her. She's just like any other girl you see. Oh, how far from the truth that is. They broke the mould when they made you, darling.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice to know you are not bothered about seeing me on a bed.
What's that about?
Are we having a fruity bit here? I also want to hold you, and I don't mind about anything else. I have told you before not to go spending your money on presents for me, but it is nice of you, and I do like to get presents off you. It makes me feel kind of nice, if you know what I mean. Makes me feel kind of nice. Just the kind of thing Pat would say. I know what you mean about being apart, but as you say, we have to wait a long time. But it does give us time to save, and me more time to really grow up, which I haven't quite done yet in many ways. Wow. Very modest, Pat.
Oh.
You were very grown up for a 15-year-old. Oh. I will try and write more often if I can, love. But if you don't get a letter, don't worry, will you? Sorry about your poor feet, but you will soon be able to have a rest, won't you? Anyway, love, that's all for now, so take care. Lots of love, Pat. We'll have another one, because we went a long time without a letter. And this was written on the 21st of August.
Right.
1967. That last one was the 15th.
Oh, that's quite old.
Yeah. Dear Trev, well, love, I think your troop sergeant must have been pulling your leg, love, as I don't think anyone can really say I am a smasher. I might be nice in some ways, but I don't think they show up on any of my photos, and I don't think I will have any more taken for a while. You have no need to worry, love. I'm the only girl they didn't ask for a date with, and I'm glad, because I wouldn't know what to say if they have done. Oh, that was. I think you went to a party or something.
All right, I don't know.
You know, sometimes I read your letters and I see something you have put, and I think, what a daft head you are. Then I read the next bit and I think how sweet and lovable you are. And I could kiss you if you were here, but you aren't. So I will just have to wait, won't I? Last night I went to the feast with Pam. I saw a boy I used to know, and he asked if I was still engaged to you. So I said yes, but then he went off to talk to some girl he knew, so I didn't see him anymore. But later on, while he was stood at a stall, some boy came and said his mate wanted to go out with me, but I didn't take any notice. So he kept on telling me until I said, I already have a boyfriend. In fact, we're engaged. So he said, oh well, I will tell him. After that, I only saw him looking. He never came over, which was a good thing. You see? Do you remember me telling you I was thinking of going to Butlins with Gran? Well, I decided to let Pam go instead. As it should be
fun.
Keep hearing.
Noises.
It could be fun for her, don't you think? Yeah. Anyway, love, that's all for now. So take care, lots of love, Pat.
Butlins, they went on their own, did they? That's funny.
Another one from you, and that's going backwards.
Is it?
That's going back to 14th. The last one, what,
right.
21st?
Well, then you must have got them a bit.
Another one from you on 14th.
14th. Oh, did I send two? My goodness. Oh, that one's from you.
And that one on the 23rd.
23rd. Oh. Right.
We've had two. You've had your ration.
Sometimes it seems all slop.
Sloppy. Sloppy. Well, we were young and we were courting. It's bound to be, aren't they? They're love
when
letters.
you're 15, I suppose you don't have a right lot of interesting things to say, do you?
Well, we thought about one another.
Yeah.
All I had on my mind with you. So what we're going to do today?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Want to have a look at the village, or do you want to find the path, the old train line path? Or do you not want to go out? She never wants to go out.
I don't know. We'll think about that later.
She never wants to go out.
Not yet. I should really have a walk.
You should.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see you tomorrow. Tell her she needs to go out. Bye.
Bye.